Welcome to Curling 101, you guys. It's Abby from Twist Me Pretty. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be talking about curls, like all of the things curls. I'm going to demo how to get these waves. I've just been asked so many questions about curls because I start literally every one of my hair tutorials off with curls. They just add so much great texture, make braiding easier, all the hairstyles look cuter when you have curls in. So I'm going to show you what I use, how I do it. I'm going to talk about different curling techniques, maybe what size barrel you should use, maybe what your barrel should be made out of depending on what your hair type is, also the temperature you should be curling your hair at. So we're gonna dive deep. I'm gonna share all my secrets, tips, and tricks, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, if you watched my last video, I'll make sure to link you right here. You know that I recently launched my own hair tools company with accessories and hopefully soon product. It's called Flourish by Twist Me Pretty, and my big huge baby that I've been working so hard on is the Flourish Trio. So it looks like this. So pretty. So there's 3 different barrels, and honestly the first thing that you need to decide is what type of curl are you looking for. So these are the different sized barrels that you can typically choose from in a wand. You have your 32mm barrel, which is great if you want those big loose curls. I think I'm gonna use this one today for demonstrating how to curl. But the 25mm barrel is probably my most used barrel just because I can sleep in these waves day after day. They have some room to relax. So the 25mm is great for long and short and medium length hair, kind of the most versatile size. And then you have your 19mm barrel. This is so cute on short hair, medium length hair. This is the one that I use on Savvy all the time. So I feel like an interchangeable curling wand is what you want to invest in. That way if you cut your hair short, you don't need to get a new wand. If you grow your hair out or get extensions or whatever it is, this wand can kind of take you through all of those different looks. So I'm going to show you real fast how to attach your barrel. So you're basically going to find the little notches on the end of your barrel and slip it in to the wand and just press down. It's so easy. And then there's a little lock and unlock sign right there. I don't know if you can see it, but what we're gonna do is just twist it to the lock position and you're ready to go. Now that your wand is ready, you guys, it's so pretty. Look at this navy color. It's gonna stay clean, it's matte and rubberized. I just has the swivel cord, all the things. I love it so much. But you've really gotta figure out what temperature are you gonna be curling your hair. So I recommend starting out at 350. It is safer and better on your hair if you can leave your hair on the iron a little bit longer at a lower temperature than if you put the temperature all the way up to 450 and do it really quick. So keep that in mind. If you have an iron right now that's just an on-off switch, it's at 450 degrees. That is way too hot. You're frying your hair. So you really want one with adjustable heat settings. I'm gonna push the power button on and it's gonna start up really quickly. I like 370, that's where I start at. If you have really coarse hair, you can go up higher. If you have really fine hair, you wanna go way down to like 300. That's where I curl Savvy's hair. So yeah, it's heating up super fast. I don't know if you can see, but in like 10 seconds, we're ready to go. We've talked about what size barrel you should be using to get you different types of curls, what heat setting you should have your iron set to depending on your hair type. The last thing you need to know is what material should your irons be made of. I obviously prefer titanium. These are 100% titanium barrels. There's also ceramic and tourmaline, and you might be confused as to what material you should get. It should be titanium. Let me tell you why. So titanium barrels actually, they heat up super fast, which is just a bonus for me. What I really love is that there's even heat distribution throughout the barrel, so you're gonna get that even and consistent curl throughout your hair. Also, it emits negative ions, so it's gonna reduce frizz and it's gonna seal in the cuticle on your hair so that you get that really shiny curl that will last you day after day. And the trick to titanium is your heat settings. So you wanna make sure that you're using it at a lower temperature if you have that fine brittle hair that you're worried about breaking or whatever. So hopefully now you guys have all of the details, and let's get started on curling. Before we get started, I wanna give you guys a coupon code. I've been debating on like what to do, and I just love you guys so much and appreciate just everything you've done for me over the years. I just want to say thank you. And so right now I'm giving a 40% off coupon code for the Flourish Trio. It makes it $108. So it's Christmas time. Go treat yourself. I'll make sure to leave the coupon code in the description. It's YouTube fam. And just thanks for all your support. I love you guys so much. Okay, I'm gonna get through a few layers of my hair real fast and then I will meet you back in just a second. Okay, so what I like to do is take a 1-inch section and like an inch or two down, pinch the hair. And then you're gonna lift your elbow up and over so that the wand is now facing down. And what you're gonna do is wrap your hair around the barrel, maintaining that pinch in the hair. And I always, when I can, go away from my face. And then I leave the last inch or so out. The direction of this wand is actually really important because this is gonna help us drop the curl. So there's 3 different ways to drop the hair. So what we're gonna do is angle the barrel down and just let the hair slide right off the iron. That is way number 1. That's just gonna give you your regular curl. The second way, which is what I like to do, is set the curl. So what we're gonna do is let it set in that coil. So you're gonna wrap your hair around the barrel away from the face with the iron pointed down. And when it's finally hot, you're gonna drop the curl into your palm. Do you see how it's coiled nice and tight right there? What we're gonna do is just let it sit here until it's cool. You can actually take duckbill clips and kind of flatten the curl to your head so that you don't have to wait for the curl to set, but I'll just show you guys this way. Okay, so we're gonna drop it. So this is a little bit tighter of a curl. Do you see? Let's see if I can find. So this one was just dropped and this one was coiled. Now the wave pattern isn't too different, but this curl is now set. So you're gonna be able to sleep in this one for a couple days before it actually starts flattening out. This one is just gonna stretch out a little bit faster, so you won't be able to wear those curls for days and days. This one, it is set in there nice and good. So let me show you the third way. So we're gonna pinch the hair a couple inches down, hold the iron up and over so that it's placing down, and then maintain that pinch in the hair as you're wrapping it around. And one of the reasons why I love this iron so much is this barrel is actually an inch longer than other barrels, so you're not gonna run out of barrel if you have really long hair, which if you do, you know how annoying that is. But for this one, what we're gonna do, and I typically do this on the smaller sized barrels, is we're gonna pull it out and immediately stretch. This is gonna immediately loosen up that curl, so if you're using a 19mm or a 25mm and you want the look of those big, huge waves, this is gonna be what you're gonna do. So you're just gonna stretch it out. So let me see if I can show you the difference. So this is the stretch curl and this is the one that we set. See how they're very different? This one's a little bit more fluffy, this one's a little more defined. But that's how you can really tailor these curls based off of whatever it is you're wanting. Another trick I wanna show you guys is how to get a curling iron look with a curling wand. So what we're gonna do is instead of pinching the hair, we're gonna flatten it in between our fingers. You're gonna bring your elbow up so that you have that angle in the barrel. And then as you wrap the hair around the barrel, we're just gonna keep it flat. I'm gonna show you the curling iron technique one more time. So you're basically just wrapping it around the barrel so that the hair is flat. You can get as close to the ends as possible. And the wand does come with a glove in case you need it. I'm just gonna let it drop. Do you see the difference in curls there? This one is more ringlety, that is totally a curling iron curl, and then this is more of a wand curl. I prefer the wand curl, honestly, but this can be brushed out to look really pretty too, so it just depends on your preference. So one thing I like to do with the 25mm is actually pull it out like we were doing earlier and letting that curl kind of stretch a bit. So if you have medium length or short hair, you don't want to use the 32mm barrel if you want those big curls. You want to use a smaller barrel and just pull it out like that so that it can loosen up, because that way the curls are going to be set into your hair and you'll be able to wear them over and over again before you have to redo your hair. We're almost done, you guys. Let me know in the comments below what questions you have. What are your struggles? What can I help you with? Yeah, hurry and grab one while you can. The coupon code, that 40% off, is gonna make them go quick, I know. So just follow me on Twist Me Pretty and Shop and Flourish on Instagram, and I'll keep you kind of updated on everything. So I'm just taking small layers of hair. And always, always, always use a heat protectant. I don't care if you use a spray, if you use an oil, if you use a cream right after the shower, but please, please use a heat protectant. There's no excuse not to use them. Just about an inch section. Right? I actually have shorter layers on top too, and I do that on purpose because it helps me get more volume. So from my temples down, it's pretty long, no layers, and then I have just kind of some piecey layers on top, So if your hair is really flat or you have a hard time with volume, throw in a couple layers around your face. One trick that I have is pulling this curl kind of right in front of your nose. Don't burn yourself. I will not be held accountable for that. But if you do that, it just gives you this like perfect curl right in front of your face that is so stinking pretty. If you have short hair, one thing that I recommend is obviously using a smaller barrel, but what you're gonna do is keep your hair towards the tip. That way when you go to wrap the hair around the barrel, you're not gonna burn yourself because there's like no wand down here. So I have a whole bunch of tutorials on Instagram. I curled my mom's hair who has really short hair and it was so cute. Actually, I taught her how to do it. It was hilarious. So go check out my Instagram for just more tips and tricks. Okay, so for these back pieces, I just kind of wrap them whichever direction they want to go. But what I do is I take my wand kind of horizontal and I'm gonna wrap the curl around and then I'm making it vertical like this. This will just help that curl at the top lay nicely, and then when it's finally ready, you can just drop it. You want to make sure that the curls are kind of broken up, so just go through with your fingers. If you're using the 32mm barrel, just be careful that you don't pull out and stretch those curls too much. The 25mm barrel though, I actually take a paddle brush to and I brush those curls out all the way. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a tutorial on those 25mm waves. But here we are, what do you guys think? Do you love it? Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments below so that I can make more videos that are helpful for you. And don't forget to check out shopflourish.com. The Instagram is shopandflourish. I'm at Twist Me Pretty. I've got lots and lots of helpful tips and tricks and so many saved stories of just like everyday kind of get ready with me. So go check that out over there. I would love to see you. And then the coupon code YouTubeFam gets you 40% off. And I love you so much. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and we'll see you guys in the next video.